guys, it's Carol here. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been a long time since I've filmed a video. Haven't checked, but I know it's been definitely longer than I wanted. If I had the opportunity, I would totally film every day because I love it. But Xander has entered a new phase, which is worse than the last phase, and it's, I don't want to go to sleep, Mom, and I'm not going to. So I've been dealing with that, which hasn't really given me a lot of time to do much. But let's get to my favorites. This is just makeup, so I'm gonna just quickly go through these. Okay, so for lips. All right, so for chapstick, definitely was using my Nivea Mint and Mineral, a Kiss of Mint and Minerals. This is really nice. I'm practically done with it. See, this is all I have left. My mom had it and I borrowed it, and she's like, oh, you can have it, and I love it, but the only thing is these go really, really quickly. Like, it was probably like right here, and I've only had it a couple of weeks, and I'm finished with it. So, not that I won't repurchase this, I have a ton of chapsticks right now. I did really enjoy it, but when I do repurchase it, I'll probably get that milk and honey one or whatever. But this has been really nice, and I like that it's got like a wide surface, so I feel like it covers my entire lip, you know, when I do this. So it's been my go-to chapstick, so I really, really like this. What I've been using a lot, my friend Keera sent this to me and I packaged it. I still want to show you all, but you know, I was like, what video do I do? And it's the end of the month, so I figured I might as well do my favorites first. This is Revlon Slip Butter and Berry Smoothie. Looks like that. That's what it looks like in the container. Really pretty color, and it's just a really nice sheer tint of strawberry, like a strawberry balm, you know what I mean? So really pretty. It's really nice. I just slap this on and it's like easy to work with. So I've used this a lot. One of my favorites, if not my favorite lip balm, can't you tell? It's like seriously almost completely out. And I just love it. This is Creamsicle from Revlon Slip Butter, and it's just a beautiful creamsicle color. I don't even know if I'll have anything to come out. Just watch. You might not even be able to see it. It's really, 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 really light peachy color. But it's very buildable. So, I mean, I love it. You can wear it really sheer or you can build it up, and I love this. This was, I think, the first lip butter I ever got. I got it last year in either this time of the year or in the spring. And it's my go-to lip. I just love it. I mean, I didn't really get much use out of it during like the fall and winter time, although I did use it sometimes, but mostly spring, summer, and now I'm like pulling it out a lot. So that, along the lines of like creamsicle and like corals and stuff. This is Estee Lauder's Signature Hydra Luster Lipstick and Rouge, and it's a really pretty coral pink color, but it's more on the coral side. So there's a swatch of that. It has a little bit of like a pearl finish, so it's very pretty. I am wearing it today, and I'm wearing this lip liner, which I'll show you right now. Okay, because it's also one of my favorites. It's Rimmel's Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in Pure, and it's also a really pretty coral color. Kind of broke a piece off today, so I need to be really careful. So that's what that looks like. It's a bright coral color. One of my favorite lip liners. I love it for spring and summer, and it even works for the cold winter months. Okay, last lip product, I think so, yeah, is, I mentioned this a lot, I love Pink Whisper from Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Glosses. It's a very, very light baby pink. I love this color. This formula is so nice and moisturizing and just pouty on your lips. I love this lip gloss. Love it. So those are my lip products. Okay, moving on to I guess cheeks. Let's go to cheeks. Okay, by far the product I've used the absolute most for my cheeks, like blush, you know, is my Tarte Cheek Stain and Flush that I got in the Sephora. Was it the In the Glow set, I think I want to say? Yeah, the In the Glow set. Gives a nice flush of color, and that is the name, like I said, flush. Just a nice flush of like a pinky purple, you know, color. It's just so pretty. I am wearing it today. It's been my go-to, you know, cheek color. It's a cream blush, and I love to apply my cream blushes with the stippling brush from Real Techniques. So that's what that looks like. And it's super easy. I just, you know, I take it, I dab some on there, and then I just stipple it on. Love this brush for that. It's worked perfect for that. If I did wear a blush over my, you know, cheek stain cream blush, I chose NYX Dusty Rose because it's like a light corally peachy pink color, and I'll swatch that right here. So that's what that looks like, and it's matte. Lasts, some days it lasts well, and then some days I can't see it that well. I guess it depends how much I put on it. So I guess if you put more on, it will last better. And I am wearing that over the cheek stain today, over flush. Then I've also used my, and I've shown this a lot too, L'Oreal's True Match Super Blendable Blush in Baby Blossom. This one, I won't even swatch it. You can't even see it, but that's what it looks like when it's on, but just a very, very, very light, shimmery, almost like a highlight pink color. And I also pop that on the cheeks. So Bare Minerals has their all over face color. I don't know the, oh, Pure Radiance, sorry. That's the color of it. It's a very shimmery, like mauve-y color, like a dusty mauve color when you look at it. But then when you actually get it on your finger, kind of looks like that. So it could be used like as a highlight. That's what it looks like. Right here. Could be used as a highlight. And that's what I have kind of used it for, just to give my cheeks a glow sometimes. And I'll apply that like here or maybe a little above. And I've liked that. So if I have chosen, you know, something like that, I've chosen this one. My favorite highlight is Benefit's High Beam. It's this like nail polish type applicator. And it's a pinky highlight. Love it for me and my pale skin. And so that's what it looks like when you swatch it, and then kind of rubbed it in a little bit there. So can you see it? It's right here. Just gives a really, really, really soft, you know, glow. And I put that like a couple of dots right here and right here. And I just dot that out, and I use my ring finger, and I just kind of blend it out a little bit. Since, like I've said, I haven't been able to do much with makeup this month, this has kind of just been, if I'm going to put foundation on, these two are my like go-to most of the time. If I was going to go and do something a little bit more, maybe, and I was going to put a powder blush on, then I put those other ones I told you about. Okay, foundations. My all-time favorite foundation still is Revlon Color Stay Whipped. Mine's in the color Buff, and it's that whipped texture. So it looks like, and I love it. The consistency is really, really nice. It covers well. I don't have to put a lot on for it to cover nicely. It stays on all day. It's a wonderful foundation, and it's never broken me out. Never had problems with it. I absolutely love it. I've been wearing it since the fall, and it's still my favorite. But on days that I knew for sure I'm not going to film, because I had some hope some days, right? I'm like, maybe I'll film today, and I'll put this one on today. But, or if I was going to, you know, actually do something that day, and, you know, I wanted to make sure I had a better coverage. But if not, if I wasn't going to do much today, and I just wanted almost like a tinted moisturizer or something on, I either went with my Neutrogena Healthy Skin in SPF 20. Mine's in the color Classic Ivory, because it's very dewy, natural. It doesn't look like you're really wearing foundation. Evens out my skin tone, stuff like that. Doesn't really cover much. And I just put a very light layer on. So there's that. And then also Revlon Nearly Naked. My friend Keera sent me this, and so I was able to try that. Mine's in the color 120 Vanilla. Perfect match. Even though these look different in the tube, like this one looks a little bit more pinky, they look exactly the same. So, yeah, and this basically does the same thing as that does. Dewy finish, SPF 20, very natural look. Not a lot of coverage, but again, I just put a very light layer on, but you know, you could build it up, I suppose. But it's not meant to be like a full coverage foundation or anything. It comes with that powder, but I don't use the powder a lot, especially in these dry winter months. But that powder is pretty amazing, by the way. Okay, let's go to, I guess, let's do eyes. All right, Eyeliner, if I've worn it, because I've honestly not been wearing it much, but if I do, I've reached for my Estee Lauder Soft Smudge Black Pencil liner. So that's what that looks like, and I'm just going to watch that right here. It's just very light, easy to work with. I didn't want something like super black, you know, because I was mostly doing like, I am wearing it today, but yeah, just like super, you know, soft looks, easy looks. So if I did pull it out, that was what I pulled out. This was my go-to eyeliner this month. And then lashes, this is my go-to mascara this month, Clinique's High Impact Mascara in black. And the brush is like a teddy bear brush, you know, kind of those ones you've seen a lot. And it's just easy. It's easy to work with. So I just kind of quickly, you know, throw that on my lashes. Doesn't really clump up, lasts on my lashes really well. It's not like that whoa eyelashes look, but it's really nice and it makes your eyelashes appear, you know what I mean? And I've even used it for like if I've gone out and stuff. It's just kind of been really easy to work with. So really like this mascara a lot more than my initial impressions of it. Something I've been adding and I guess that I've changed in my routine is I use this after I put my moisturizer on my face and I'm going to put concealer on, which I always put concealer on if I'm going to put foundation on, is I will put my e.l.f. eyelid primer and I'll just, you know, put some here, put some there, a little bit up here, a little bit there on my lids. And that's just to give a little bit more moisture and like creaminess to work with when I apply my eye concealer from CoverGirl in LA. I'm almost out of it. It's more of a pinky toned concealer. It doesn't do the best with concealing my dark under eye circles. It brightens nicely, but I'm going to use it up until I purchase another one. And this is in the number 205 and it's called the eye concealer. So they have another one called the corrector, which I have, but I don't use that under my eyes. I kind of use that around like to cover redness and stuff like that. So there's that. And lastly here I have, eyeshadow. If I've worn eyeshadow at all, like a powdered eyeshadow, this is the one I've worn. It's from the Cozy Cashmere Quad in, I don't know the color name, but it's this, I mentioned it before, this really pretty gold one right here. It's like a champagne-y gold. And that's that right there. So, love it. Love that color. Really, really love that color. It's my favorite color from the quad. Gotten the most use out of it and just love that color. Okay. Lastly, I have brushes here. I mentioned the stippling brush. Really like the stippling brush from Real Techniques. Easy to work with. Feels like a nice quality. I have a video. It's like the first video on this channel I put up, which was my haul of these Real Techniques brushes, and it tells you, I mentioned what they're made out of and stuff like that, but I don't know off the top of my head. Love the buffing brush from Real Techniques. These are all Real Techniques, by the way, except for one. And when I apply my foundation, I just kind of take this and I just blend out the parts around my face and down my neck, because I like to apply my foundation with my hands, but I want to make sure I'm blending, you know, out around the perimeter of my face and stuff. So this is really nice for that. And then the blush brush from them is also really nice. It's very forgiving, it's very fluffy, and I use that to kind of blend in some contour right here. If I just, you know, really quick, and then, you know, contour my face with it, just lightly dust it. It's nice for that. And then I'll also take like powder sometimes if I want to like blend out my blush or my contour a little bit more with it. So that's been nice, like a little bunny. And then lastly, e.l.f.'s blush. I can't talk today. It's their blush brush. Really like this blush. It's blush brush. I think I hear Xander crying. Anyways, I really like this for putting on my powder blush, and it's just perfect for my cheek. You see that? Love it. I even used to use this to contour with, because if you turn it like this, it's like perfect to contour with. So anyways, like this brush a lot. So if you need a brush like that, I recommend that. It's nice. It's been really nice to work with. And that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm sorry if I feel so, I kind of feel like this was a little like different than normal for my videos. I kind of feel a little flustered. So I apologize for that. But like I told you, I kind of feel like a hot mess right now. So, and yeah, let me know what y'all's favorites were for January, either in the comments below or a video response. And hopefully I can get another video up soon. I really would love to. But thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!